Hi, I'm Ole from Flitz. We're outside here today to show you how to take care of an Alcoa wheel that's really been neglected. I mean, you can see there's dirt and dust on here, but actually corrosion, pitting, because these wheels are put together like a sandwich on a truck. So you have a lot of moisture, everything gets in here. A lot of times in the trucking industry they use acid. But if you ever use acid before, you're going to see all the aluminum turns white. And it's a pain in the butt because you have to polish the entire truck. So at Flitz we use what we call metal pre-clean. Metal pre-clean is a salt-based product. It comes actually out of Canada. And the cool thing about this product is this: it's safe on your skin. But watch when I just scrub it here. It takes all the heavy oxidation off in seconds. Now, it's not a miracle worker. It's not going to take off the pitting, the scratches, and the corrosion, but it will take all the heavy corrosion off. That's what I call white rust. Once you do that, it's very simple. You take a hose and you rinse it. Now water, as soon as it hits water, water instantly neutralizes this chemical. So I'm just using a very light spray here. I want to show you. You can see how nice the aluminum comes out. Over here, it's a little more corroded and pitted, but still, it's done a great job for just simply one application. Now once this is done, this will last, as far as cleaning goes, very quickly. And sometimes some of our trucking customers and fleets, that's good enough. That's all you want to do is clean the wheel really good and go on with life. But for most of us that are pretty anal about our trucks and wheels, boats, we want it to polish. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take the Flitz polish, which is our polishing paste. And by the way, Flitz comes in liquid form as well as paste. You can see it on flitz.com. You'll see these videos and things. This says metal, plastic, fiberglass, and paint restoration. This paste product can be used in all kinds of different things. You simply put a little bit on top. And I'm going to put it right in a hole here too, because I'm going to show you the different buffing devices that we have that makes your job a lot easier. Once you put this on, you would take a buff ball. Now for years, I've been doing Flitz a long time, they used to do everything by hand. It's a pain in the butt, believe me. These buff balls have a shaft that's built in like this. And they're actually made with a cover, so you can put this in a wash machine and reuse this buffer. This buffer I used during my last demonstration, see how black it is. This is what the buffer looks like after you wash it. And you can wash these between 5 and 6 times very easily, even more. Now if you're doing a lot of area, like for instance when you're doing a trailer, like a horse trailer, if you're doing a semi-truck, a lot of times you'll need more than one buff ball to complete the entire job because the ball will get so dirty. So by buying multiples, you can finish the job, but the good thing is you don't need to throw them away. These are made of viscose felt, so they don't tear up like foam. Now once I put the polish on like this, I go slow speed first so it doesn't spit all over, and I apply it, and I buff it. And put a little pressure on here. I just want to show you, the black oxidation is very common when you're buffing. But see this buff ball? It sucks all the black residue off. A lot of times when you use rouge bars and clay bars and die grinders, you have so much dust and dirt around you. Here this ball will absorb it for you. And as you can see, how this gets right between here with these fingers. Now this wheel right now is doing around 1,500, 2,000 RPM, which is great. If you use a corded drill or air tool, you can even get more out of it just because it's faster. But look at the major difference of polish that we've created in under 3 minutes. I simply take a microfiber, I wipe off the residue, and I have a polished wheel here. But more importantly, I want to show you the other tools we have. This is a 7-inch buffer, which is fantastic for large flat areas. A small 2-inch buffer with the plastic around the shaft so it doesn't scratch. This is designed to get in all the holes. So simply put the Flitz right inside here. And then we use the buffer slow speed first. And as you get inside, those little fabric fingers do a phenomenal job And if you get into it too far, like that, you can still pull it all the way through. The fabric doesn't tear up. And when I'm done here, I have a totally polished hole here without having to go in there and wreck your hands. And you can see how bright that comes out. It's phenomenal. Once you do this, this polish will last between 2 to 3 months in the saltwater area and 4 to 5 months in the freshwater area. Flitz does manufacture a ceramic sealant. For those of you who have used ceramics on paints, fiberglass, you know they work phenomenal. The whole thing with ceramics, they do not polish, but they protect. So when you have something like this that's fully polished, simply spray it with the ceramic. You don't need to let it dry. Our product is all ready to use. Use the microfiber to wipe it off. In 2 hours from now, this will cure. And when this cures, it'll harden super hard, and it's good for 1 year. Right now, we have a beautiful smooth finish, which you can actually feel when you go over here like this. Excellent way of bringing it back. Flitz.com has all the answers, quite a bit of videos. We have a chat if you'd like to talk, chat with us, or even just call us old-fashionedly on the phone. We'll gladly answer the phone and have a great help desk. But thanks for joining us. I'm Ole from Flitz, and let's Flitz it.